Welcome back to Summit Sunrise. Now, if you guys have been over in Silverthorne at any point in the past about a month or so, you would probably have noticed that there are, well, a few new things that have sprouted up, especially over towards the Silverthorne Pavilion with the ice castles. And Ryan's here this morning. He's one of the creators of this huge, huge ice fortress castles. What exactly do you call this, Ryan?
You know, my friend Brent is the creator and inventor of it all, and his kids call it the Ice Castle. They started calling it that about 5 years ago.
Nice.
It's stuck.
Well, as you can see, we are really fortunate to have something like this here in Summit County. It's pretty incredible. And what are your typical hours for people to come and visit?
We're open from 11 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
On Saturdays, we'll stay open a little bit later.
Okay, so even coming up this Saturday with New Year's Eve on the horizon?
Yeah, this Saturday we'll stay open till after 12.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Somewhere around there.
So you can celebrate the new year in the ice castle?
It freeze and nice, yeah.
All right, okay. So you can definitely celebrate the new year in a whole new way. So tell me a little bit about the progress of the whole ice castle situation.
Yeah, the photos you just saw were taken about a week ago. Our progress is we're about anywhere from 25 feet tall to 10 feet tall. The middle tower you see right there is about 25 feet tall.
Wow.
We're about a little under 20,000 tons of ice over the whole area. It's a little bit over an acre.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And so tell me about some of the visitors that you guys have had over there.
Yeah, we've had some neat, a couple groups come by we had the Chilean ski team come by one day.
Nice.
We had, just recently, one of the real interesting ones was the Australian Paralympic freestyle team. Everybody was in wheelchairs. They wheeled back and balanced on two wheels and wheeled themselves all the way around the ice castle.
Wow.
Which the walking areas in the ice castle, we run a tiller through. The whole thing's entirely ice.
Okay.
And so when people come walk around, it's on crushed ice. We just run a tiller and it grinds it up real fine. But yeah, these guys just wheeled back and wheeled their way through, and they were fine.
So if those guys are safe cruising through the ice castles, chances are you will be too. So as far as people, age groups, things like that, would you say it's appropriate for everyone?
Kids love it. Here's a picture of a family that came through just before Christmas, but kids really enjoy it. We have a series of towers in the back. It's 8 towers together with kind of tighter walking ways than what you see in that picture. And so those are a little bit more narrow. Yeah, that's the picture of the entry into the big tower in the back.
Wow. So how long is this going to be up and running?
We'll be here for a lot of the winter.
Okay.
Into March.
Okay.
I think.
So into the spring, so you'll have an opportunity to be able to come back and see how it's changed and grown, because obviously you guys are working with ice, so it's not exactly a stagnant type of art form. I'm guessing it's changing probably every day.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, how do people get tickets to go?
You can buy tickets at the gate right by right where the main entry is into the ice castle. You can get the
Okay. Now, what kind of tickets do you have? Since it's running all season, do you have season passes?
Mm-hmm. We do have season passes. We've actually had quite a big response from that, bigger than what we expected.
Sure.
For this point in the year. But we run the water every night maybe not every single night, but most nights we'll run water. So we'll grow anywhere from 3 feet in height per night. On the areas where we run the water, and we'll put on about 20 tons of ice.
Wow, wow.
Something like that.
And have you had anybody try to climb it yet?
We climb it all the time.
Do you?
We have to go put up more icicles to create more places for the structure to grow. But yeah, it's totally safe if you have all the ice climbing gear to climb around for us. We don't have visitors do that.
Right, gotcha.
Okay.
So again, coming up for New Year's Eve, you could potentially celebrate New Year's Eve in the ice castle. You're going to be open past midnight, and then every day you're typically open till about 9-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So good time to stop on in. And what would you recommend that people wear when they come in and walk through? Is it colder than being out on the resort, or?
You know, it depends on the temperature outside, but inside of our big tower in the back, it stays pretty close to 30 degrees with the ice. Actually, warm it up if it's colder outside than if it's in the 20s outside. But just some good boots and just what you'd wear for skiing, you'd be just fine.
All right. Well, a good time to stop on in. I just had some friends and family stop on yesterday. They said that they loved it, and so if people want to find out more about you guys, what's the best way? Just stop on in, or give you guys a call?
Yeah, stop on in's a good way, or on our website icecastles.com.
Okay.
There's a bunch of photos and a little bit more on the story. It's a pretty unique story and how we came up with the idea. Actually,
Nice.
Grant came up with the idea, but yeah.
All right. Well, stop on in if you get a chance, or maybe celebrate New Year's Eve over at the Ice Castles. Ryan, thanks for coming on this morning.
Yeah.
We are going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Summit Sunrise, so don't go away.